virginity, a completely made-up concept, a term that was created to control and shame people, mainly women. Your daily reminder that virginity is a social construct, not a medical term. Well, I don't know if people are actually trying to make the argument that virginity is a medical term. So this is a bit of a straw man here, but it's interesting. I don't understand a completely made up concept. I'm not sure what that means though. Virginity being a completely made up concept. Well, if somebody hasn't had sexual intercourse, then they are virgins. Huh?
I think, like, yeah, I guess there's a lot of people, like a very small population, like nuns and stuff, who like will never have sexual encounters. It's a real thing.
Yeah, the nuns out there. But a term that was created to control and shame people, mainly women. I mean, agree, disagree with that, guys?
I think it's definitely made to shame people, yeah.
Okay.
Shame women, yeah.
Virginity. But how, so I'm confused. Like, shame women how? Shame women who are virgins or shame women who are not?
Who are not.
Well, then, so it's not a term that was made up to shame women. I mean...
I think it's a silly sign.
What do you mean a silly sign?
Like,
oh, the sign's silly.
Yeah,
okay. It's yeah. What? Any thoughts?
I mean, virgin is a word. It's the factual definition.
It is a thing.
Virgin is a thing.
Yeah.
I do think virginity can be shamed.
Yeah. Well, what I actually interestingly find that's related to virginity is, could be related to virginity. I think what they're trying to say is that women are shamed if they're promiscuous or have a high body count or are not virgins. But it occurs to me that men are shamed in sort of this opposite way if men are virgins or men are involuntarily celibate or incels. They tend to get shamed that way. So that's always interesting to me. Any thoughts?
I would say women are also shamed for being virgins.
Really? No, but maybe by who?
By feminists. Like teased.
I have heard women come on the show and they say, or I've heard from women who are like, yeah, I was a virgin, or I wasn't really doing hookup culture. I'd only been with one guy, and all my friend group would make fun of me for not like having hookups, or shamed me for being a virgin. So, which I think is wrong. But
it's like an expectation, though. It's like if I've told guys like this is when I lost my virginity, they're always really surprised. They're like 19, like that's crazy.
And you're 20. You're 20, right? I don't think that's bad.
No, I don't think it's bad
thing.
either.
I don't think.
I'm just saying that
we got people losing that shit in junior high school, and that's a bit young. Could be a bit young, you know. At least wait till like, a little later on.
Well, maybe I also like women tend to feel shame maybe if they're still a virgin later on in life too.
Psyop.
So,
it's a psyop.
If they're a virgin until
no,
later
I
in
know.
life, normally it's because of a religious conviction. You don't really get many girls who aren't religious and waiting till marriage.
Is anyone here a virgin? Any virgins? Nick? Yeah, Nick raised his hand. Okay, no virgins here. Okay.
Maddie rose her hand.
I don't know about that one. Yeah. Well, related to that sign, do you guys... You often hear men preferring women with a low body count or even preferring virgins. Do you object to men caring about a woman's body count? Do you object to that? And if so, why? Starting with...
Why would it bother me?
Apollo Shinoda.
Apollo Shinoda donated $100.
Thank you, man.
Another great EP, Brian. Thanks. The girl in pink is semi-based but needs to read more.
Oh.
As always, Madison is the only 9 present. Panel, gender normative roles build the world. How are they wrong?
I still don't get it. Can someone please explain it to me? And it's not readable from here.
He said you're semi-based, so it means you're semi in touch with reality, but you need to read a few more books. And then...
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the thing I was talking about?
I think just it's like a synopsis of the episode. It's a bit of a cliff notes of your performance.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Wait, so okay, we were going around. Do you object to men caring about body count?
No.
Okay.
It
Do you-
could be a valid like it's if they're triggered by it, then they need to communicate it. Like I don't know.
Okay.
Do I agree with it?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I mean, everyone. I don't know. Say it again. I'm
Do you
sorry, I'm tired.
object to a man
Do I object?
having a preference for a woman with a low body count, or having a preference for a woman who's a virgin?
Okay, yes. If I was to get with a guy and then I told him my body count and he was to turn me away, then I would object that. And I'd be like, I object. I have other things. So yes, I guess I object that.
Okay.
I don't object that. I think you can have a preference.
Yeah, no.
I don't object it fully, but I think your past shouldn't define you, and that goes both ways.
I
Okay.
do not object either.
Okay. Past shouldn't define you. Okay. Well, I'm curious. What's everyone's body count? Starting with Kayla. Go ahead.
12.
Okay.
3.
More than that.
Well, you want to give us a range?
Between 15 and 20.
Okay.
Pass. Skip.
5.
1.
I want to keep it personal.
Range? Range? Less than. You want to do a less than?
Oh, under 5. Like
Oh, okay.
it's not
That's
crazy.
Fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Under 5.
Multiply
And you guys?
by 3, and that's the real number.
Not mine.
Whatever
I was
your answers,
honest.
whatever your answers were,
honest.
you got to multiply.
Multiplied by 3, and that's the real number. Didn't you fuckers
All
learn
right, you
anything
guys'
in college?
turn. Body count?
Oh, I don't reveal my body count.
Oh.
For guys, it's divided by 3.
Yeah, it's divided by 3 for guys. Jake, do you want to reveal?
It's between me and the Lord.
He did have a hoe phase, right? Did you say you had a hoe phase at one
You're
point?
honest about that.
Yeah. It's at least 1.